Okay, so what is it to be a devil? Some would say that to be a devil is to be the master of your own reality, that you are the one creating this matrix and this game and this illusion. So, in that same way, I want to propose to you something else. Let's take away the connotation of the devil from the traditional Christian-like ideology. Instead, let's actually look at the devil more as an archetype of immense wisdom, of immense power, of immense energy, purpose, knowing. Usually when someone is out of their purpose, they don't know who they are suffering. This is what most of the population is. This is what most people are. They don't know themselves. They don't know who they are or what they're meant to achieve. So something that I've learned from becoming the devil, from working with these devils, is that a devil is merely a master of their own shadow. A devil is a master, and through mastering their own shadow, right? And what does this mean? Shadow work can be anything from learning to discipline yourself, to learning to love yourself, to learning to allow and accept your pain and your traumas, the things that turned you into who you are. So, in order to become the devil, we have to first understand what the devil is. So this is an archetype, but at the same time, it's an actual being. Some consider Samael to be the highest face of the devil, and in the same way, there's many devils. There's Lucifer, Belial, Beelzebub, Azazel, Satan. Paimonius is even considered a devil, Shaitan. Now, as one starts to walk the negative polarity, as one starts to walk the left-hand path, what they start to notice within themselves is that they go through intense amounts of shadow work. They have all these things that are brought up that they've been through: trauma, pain, suffering. So now as we walk this path, a lot of people don't know that you can get caught into your own illusions. That, especially when we're walking the left-hand path as a human, we are only looking at the physical a lot of the times. We're not understanding the mental or spiritual alchemical transmutations that are actually taking place as we are working with these devils, these daemons and demons. Because as you start to work with them, what will start to happen as you polarize is you're brought into the negative polarity, right? So as you start to do rituals to demons, yes, you feel immensely powerful. You feel as if the world bends to your will, and it does. Maybe not all the time, but maybe you're noticing the spark here and there. And the thing is, why all of this is happening is actually to show you your power. Now, the thing is, when you don't have a daemon, a devil guiding you, teaching you how to master this realm, how to better understand this realm, and as well create a solid foundation for yourself, you're going to get steamrolled. That's what the negative polarity is. People love working with demons and devils so much, but then the moment that they start to go through their own trauma, their own suffering, then they're even cursing at the devils. They're cursing at the demons. Why'd you put me through this? What the fuck? Da 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 da. So it was all butterflies and rainbows when maybe you were getting money, maybe you were getting power, maybe you were getting women, you were getting all these egotistical things that you thought you wanted. Right? And I did the same thing. I went to different spirits and I was like, hey, am I able to get this? And then when it did manifest, the more you actually step into your power, it's no more, you don't abuse it. Because to test, truly, like, in a sense, when we're first starting along the left-hand path and the night side, we don't know truly what we're doing. We're going into the darkness, and if you have Hecate or you work with Hecate, she gives you a torch through that darkness. But it was before experiencing that torch, that illumination, it is when we are just a demon. Because in a sense, when we're doing these things, we're getting bound to that polarity. We are getting encapsulated or shelled within whatever is our main focus, like what we just keep focusing on. Such as, if you are someone that needs to embrace your soul, you need to liberate yourself. Let's go with a businessman. Businessmen, two things, are usually psychic vampires. Like, a good businessman is a good psychic vampire, usually unconsciously, but vampires also make good businessmen. So, unconscious vampire. Also, they use the black flame to magnetize things to them at a faster rate. This is also why you notice a lot of businessmen tend to, I'm not going to say lose their soul, but if they get wrapped up in their work, what the universe would start to teach you is that you're putting all of your energy into an illusion. So until you start to put your energy into truths yourself, you could be on an off, even people that work a 9 to 5. If you're slaving away all of your energy at your job, which I did this, you guys. Hey, I worked at Walmart. And you're going home just to sleep, and then it's an endless cycle that will never end. Never. It will never end. Literally 60 years, 100 years when you die, until you liberate yourself out of that. This is what a devil is. A devil is someone that takes control of their reality by not letting their traumas weigh them down and solidify this ego, but instead a devil actually chooses to dissolve their ego. They choose to, because they know that by dissolving their ego, they're getting rid of the illusions. They're embracing their truths. They're becoming a more pure and authentic, a more divine and authentic, a more pure individual. Authenticity is key when it comes to walking the negative polarity. The more authentic you can be within yourself and your own being, that's actually the secret. It's not about, sorry, there's like eyelashes. It's not about taking on an illusion of I'm the devil and I'm powerful and I'm working with Satan and all these things. That just sounds stupid. Yes, you're gonna feel that. The visceral effects through initiation are immense. And not many people understand that. And that's why a lot of people in the left-hand path are merely children, just traumatized, sad, scared, afraid, worried. And that's why if you notice a lot of these practitioners, they literally will talk about endless being cursed by everyone around them. And that's the thing is, every time someone curses them, they react. When the point isn't to react, it's to know. The point isn't to react, it is to know. And the more that we choose to, instead of reacting, we know what we need to do within ourselves. We know that we need to detach from the external world, because this is a realm of mere illusions. And this is what the devil, myself, this is what I would tell you, is that you live in an illusory realm that you guys choose to attach to and take for, well, one, granted, but choose to also care so much about the variables that do not matter. Go within yourself. Find yourself. Who are you? What are you meant to achieve? By going within yourself, going into the darkness and solving your own shit, your own problems, your own worries. There's people that are like getting in curse wars or all this stupid shit. And yo, go make some money. Yo, do you have like you probably have something to focus on. And that's the thing. This is what becoming a devil is. It's stepping into and embodying your character, not reacting and being the victim of your reality. You work with devils, right? Why are you being such a bitch? You work with devils, right? So in that same way, this is why we embrace self-mastery and we're going within ourselves in order to better understand ourselves so that we can evolve and progress as the individual in which we are, the apex predator, as the vampire, as the devil. A lot of people show their own emotional weakness, their own emotional insecurities through the reactions that they show to other people. You can either be a predator or you can be prey. And that's just how the animal kingdom works. That's exactly what the left-hand path is. So this is what it is to work with the devil. If you guys would like to book a consultation, I have consultations down below if you'd like to work with myself, Atanu, or any of the other devils as well. I also have Magick Mentorship and Qliphothic coaching. So Qliphothic coaching, this is actually for someone that wishes to understand what a devil is, understand what a demon is, and how to work with demons in a balanced way that caters to their soul and empowers their growth rather than just pulling on them and pulling from their energies and giving them things. I teach people not only how to work with the spirits, but how to become the spirits themselves so they can actually thrive within the hell realms and their Qliphothic initiations. So that's going to be the end of the video, you guys. My name is O'Shea. As well, you can call me Atanu, for that is my magical name. And this is OccultCatTv, the channel you know you love. I love you guys, and I hope you have an amazing and wonderful day wherever you guys are. And on top of that, I also have a Patreon for those of you that wish to go more in depth with this content and this gnosis, exclusive gnosis you're not going to find anywhere else. That is, again, down below on the Patreon. We are doing the end of the month ritual, just so happens to be on November 30th to the 2nd as well. 3-day long ritual. Tap in via the 4th and as well 5th tier of the Patreon, and you will be getting mass amounts of empowerment, downloads, wisdom. Honestly, so it's a fate and destiny soul alignment, soul attunement. So it's aligning you to the currents of energies, currents of energies that is needed for you to prosper in whatever path in which you are walking, whoever you might be, whatever spiritual path. This will merely align you to your soul's true will. This will merely align you to the source, and then through that, you are embracing your own path. So with that, you guys, I hope you have a beautiful day. Peace, and as well, namaste from I, myself, O'Shea, Atanu, here at the temple. Have a good one, you guys. Peace.